The meal is so good, and ever since I entered teaching, I have never experienced a get-together meal like this one. So thank you very much.
And the food is so good. For me, I've loved the juice.
You people, some parents will give the children ice cream, lollipop, hamburger the same day, ngamuli yogurt, and you say, that parent loves the child. That's not loving the child. Our dear parents, that's not loving the children. You are killing them. Among you here, how many of you have ever seen a teacher being invited on a media house? If you are not talking about late payment, if you are not talking about maybe indiscipline, how many teachers are invited on media houses? Be sincere. When do they invite you?
Never.
When?
I've never seen.
Are we together? The reason why we are sharing this with you as the teachers, because we are the same people who teach the children. So if you don't know this information, it simply means the children don't know it.
Amazing. So we're already here at Citizen Nursery and Primary School Masaja, and we are set and we're waiting for the teachers to do one or two things, and we shall be sharing with them shortly. So Teacher Peter here should be telling us why actually we are at Citizen Nursery and Primary School. I mean, of all, there are so many schools around this place, so why do we choose Citizen Nursery and Primary School, and what's the objective of being here today?
Okay, thank you very much, Teacher Sharon. Yes, we are here at Citizen Primary School. For one purpose, currently we are having a program called the Heart of God, where I would like to inspire and transform teachers and also motivate them and appreciate them, the great work that they are doing. So what happened? Our first official workshop was here at Citizen. That was in 2018. So we would like to see ways on how we can appreciate the school, appreciate the teachers, and also motivate them to believe and understand that there's someone out there cares for them. That's a major objective. And also interact with them. Just have a one-on-one talk. Yes, let them know that someone cares. We believe there are so many schools that would like us to come to your school. Yes, we are willing, and you shall be seeing us in your school, but at least you should send a formal request via our email addresses and our contact, or even visit us at our center, that is at Teen Teachers Development Center, so that we can get your request in a very formal way. Then we plan accordingly, and also would like to see ways on how as schools, even if when you don't visit you, do the same to your teachers, motivate them, and any parent who might be watching this or stakeholders, kindly do the same. Yeah. Something good. So I'm Teacher Peter, and your name?
I'm Teacher Edith.
Which class?
Baby class.
Teacher Lizzie, middle class. Teacher Leah, baby class.
Teacher middle class.
Sorry, others are also birthdays, but she's a birthday class 1. When did we have ever met, isn't it?
Yes, we have ever met here.
Which year was that?
I don't remember the year.
You don't remember the year? I think it was 2018. True or false?
Maybe.
Where?
Citizens.
What was the program?
We had a reading workshop with you. You were our facilitator.
And according to you, did that workshop work for you? Did it change in one way? Did it change the school, or it made things worse?
It changed us a lot. We learned very many things, and it has helped us to also change our children. Yeah.
Thank you very much for appreciating. And by the way, today we are here purely to appreciate, because that was our first official workshop in Uganda. First official workshop, it was that one. Official. Yes. Huh? Yeah. So tell them. Can they compete with you?
Yes, they can compete. Even some of those teachers who are here, we are also here on that day.
Like which teacher? I can see teacher.
Teacher Jennifer was here.
Teacher Jennifer, you are here.
Yes, I was there.
Now, dear members, I think you have been seeing us skipping challenge. And the winner was, who was the winner?
I was the one.
I think the viewers have seen. Amma was the winner.
It is you.
Hey, Amma. Now, the truth is, we haven't been skipping for the sake of who is going to win, but at least to just sensitize or show you the importance of a simple rope. Are you seeing a rope? So you find that so many people die before their death, before their calendar, simply because we make our bodies very dormant. We don't engage in any activities. But this one, you don't need to go to the field. Buy the rope, be with it at your home or in the house. You can skip. You can start with 20, 30, 50. Now for me, I'm very sure that if all goes well, you can't win me. Because I can skip up to 300, 500. Huh? But why? It didn't come accidentally. Time, You practice. It goes to everyone because our hearts, if you don't practice, your heart develops fats. I hope you're all listening. If you don't practice, and that's why you find, this is it, that's the reason why Africans die so early. Because our bodies are always what? Dormant. You have finished cooking rice, you put there abuto, from there you eat, you put soda, you drink, then you go and sleep. Then the next morning, butter, bread, eggs, cake, then you go and sleep. Are you getting it? So there you are burdening the body. So that's why you find people dying at 45 or 50, and they say that's how God has wished. God doesn't wish us to die young. He doesn't. Are we together?
I got no idea.
No idea? Uh-huh.
No.
Non-communicable diseases.
Thank you very much. Now you are on 10,000. You are holding somewhere. Now what are BMI? And BMI, there are two questions. BMI and NCDs.
I'm still thinking.
You're still thinking. Okay, thank you. But members, have you seen the importance of the rope? It is very important. For your what? Like you might be here. Your husband will like you when you are alive. When you die, he will marry another one. True or false? Your children will love you when you are alive. When you die, they will bury you. True or false? Your wife will like you when you are alive. When you die, she'll get married to another one. True or false? So your life belongs to you. Who? You, not to a doctor. Don't wait for the doctor to first tell you, stop eating this, stop doing this, start doing this, then you start doing those things. So start as soon as yesterday. Are we together? So how many people are promising to buy ropes? How many people are promising to buy ropes? Start with a simple, thank you very much. Start with a simple skipping of 20, 30 like that. You'll see when your body, the body is light. The body is not the one which skips, no. The heart is the one that skips. Because I believe when you felt tired there, it wasn't the body. You are feeling it in the heart, like the heart is burning. So I saw this one. She was like, she wanted to die. The heart, not the body. So the body, you might be fat, but when you work on your heart, you will be healthy. And then the other thing, stop overeating a lot of oily things. Are we together? The reason why we are sharing this with you as the teachers, because we are the same people who teach the children. So if you don't know this information, it simply means the children don't know it. Will they? Assume if you all add the ropes and in the morning with your kids, you take 10 minutes for skipping. What do you lose? Nothing. Are we together? Yes. Because that's also part of learning. It is PE. But in the morning, mutandikira, soundy, I will slap you. You are dozing in my class, but the child is already satisfied. They have to doze. But when you see them tired, you get the rope. Now you are skipping. Who wants to skip with the teacher? They all want to skip with their teacher. Are we together? Thank you very much. So, what do you have to say about the rope? Just in one word, like, what have you learned from this? The good thing with us teachers, we ask questions, and people respond. What have you learned?
To me, it helps to exercise the body.
I have learned how to be physically fit.
Do you need to go abroad to learn this? Or do you need a lot of money? This is 1,500 a piece. What have you learned?
I have learned that in day-to-day life we have to exercise our body so that we can be healthy.
And are you going to send the same knowledge to the learners you teach?
Exactly.
And are you also going to tell them to tell their parents?
Yeah, of course, because it's very important in our life.
Because you people, some parents will give the children ice cream, lollipop, hamburger the same day, ngamuli yogurt, and you say, hey, that parent loves the child. That's not loving the child. Dear parent, that's not loving the children. You are killing them. Seriously. How can you give a child cake, soda, ice cream, yogurt? You put in what? Golitos. You put in what else? Eggs. And then you say that is love. That is killing children. Are we together? By the way, we are teachers in need. She knows teachers in need. She knows teachers in need. So we have come to appreciate you and to motivate you and to say thank you for the great work that you are doing here. Isn't it, Sharon? You can't come over.
I think you should be able to take us through the objectives of Teachers in Need and exactly what we're doing here so that we'll be at the same page. Yeah?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, Teachers in Need, it's a registered non-profit making organization purely managed by teachers. And whatever we are doing, the main objective is to see ways on how we can improve on the general welfare of teachers and how we can improve on our standards as teachers. Now, in most cases, if you look at it, so many of you here, you might be saying other people will come, maybe the government, but if you don't look for solutions within yourselves, never expect a solution from any person. So be the solution you need. So that's the main objective of Teachers in Need, to see ways on how we can give teachers hope, how we can give teachers opportunities, how we can promote the brand or the profession of teaching. So we have been in existence officially since 2017. If I'm not mistaken, 8 or 16 out of that number were teachers from this school whom we trained. So it deserves a hand clap, a big one. And those teachers, we trained them in 2018. So in our list, we usually have these programs, and we call them outreach programs, and our program called The Heart of God, where we go back to schools that we have worked with and say thank you, and even those ones that we have not worked with. So the love that we show you, would like you to show the same love to other children. And also this, like what you are seeing currently, it is going to be, we are going to upload it on Teachers TV Africa. I don't know whether you have Teachers TV Africa on your phones. Just go on YouTube. You'll see Teachers TV Africa. We also upload a lot of lessons. Yeah, they are there. So why do we do that? It's purely to improve our brand. I'll ask you a simple question. Among you here, how many of you have ever seen a teacher being invited on a media house? If you are not talking about late payment, if you are not talking about maybe indiscipline, how many teachers are invited on media houses? Be sincere. Like the way how they do when they are inviting artists, politicians. How many teachers are given a platform?
It is very rare, but on NBS TV, like Kamasengeje, like when schools are starting and closing, they always invite a teacher.
Thank you. But that one, when schools are starting or closing, meaning they are making their news. Are you getting it? But without schools starting and closing, when do they invite you?
Never.
When?
I've never seen.
Now, members, let me share with you this. I'm a teacher by profession, but I also did journalism. There is nothing that can improve the brand of anything like media. As long as you are nowhere in the media queue, it simply means we shall be the last profession. What can you say on TV? Are you getting it? But when a person sees you on Teachers TV Africa saying something, we are promoting ourselves as teachers. Are we together? That's why it is your responsibility again. After here, you also you look at it as your own TV. If you have anything that you'd like to teach or share, feel free to come to us. We have a platform. You can teach your project or something, and in the future, when it starts bringing in money, you earn that money. Are we together? So that is the objective, to see ways on how we can interact and say thank you.
The meal is so nice, and the food is so good. It's what I can say.
Person to tell us, yes, you're not eating your food.
For me, I've loved the juice you prepared. Fruits is very nice and good. And I think so every week you can come and visit us. I've ever experienced this in life. In our school, coming and surprise us with such this meal. It's very rare. But thank you for coming.
And thank you for being receptive. Yes, so tell us, how is your food?
It's good. Yeah, it's good. Thank you.
It is a very nice food. Thank you for preparing, but I've liked the juice mostly. But it would have been good for you also to have. We eat as we're also eating. Yes.
The meal is so good, and ever since I entered teaching, I have never experienced a get-together meal like this one. So thank you very much.
Now we are thanking Teachers in Need and Teachers TV Africa.
Yes, I thank the Teachers in Need and Teachers TV Africa for coming and interacting with us. Thank you.
According to you, you have been teaching. For how long have you been teaching?
This is my 25th year.
She has been teaching for 25 years. Imagine. I don't know, even teacher Isaac, remember the other lady? There, she had also taught for 25 years. 25 years again. So, in the 25 years, you have said you have never had this. Meaning it's your first time.
It is my first time.
So what if you had been having this always? Wouldn't you have been enjoying teaching like nothing?
I would have enjoyed the teaching with much morale and love. So come again to meet us and have meals with you.
And by the members, for information, the juice, the food was prepared by our team. We have a team that even cooks, but purely we cook for schools and all that, only that. So that's the one that prepared the meal, plus the juice. So even if when you have something, if you're a teacher and you have something that you'd like to organize, you don't have a venue, you can come to us, we give you a venue. If you want even to cook food, we are not very far from you, just here on Entebbe Road.
Actually, I'm so glad to see you people.
You first tell us your name.
By name, I'm called James, Teacher James, here in Citizen Nathan Primary School. So we really appreciate your coming, Teachers TV Africa, because you have made great things here. For the first time, I've seen you coming here. You have surprised us with the meat, and you know, in many schools, some days teachers spend like a month, as even eating meat. So we are so happy to see you surprising us like this. And we hope that you will keep coming and interact with us. Thank you for working with us.
But it's appreciative to Teachers TV for this opportunity. And as you have done this to you, also do the same to the learners. Appreciate them, love them, teach them as if you are teaching your own what?
Children.
Thank you very much. Teach a child as if you are teaching your own child. The way how you have loved you, the same way how you should love them.
Me, I'm just happy because during lunch time I was not having appetite, but I've just enjoyed the lunch now. I thank you. When I entered teaching, I thought teaching was bad, but I've started enjoying the fruits of education.
Wow. You are saying that you have started enjoying the fruits of education, and when he didn't have appetite for lunch. Now you have the appetite, eh? Why weren't you having appetite during lunch time?
Some spices are not there, was not in the food, but now I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying. Some spices were not there.
The juice good.
Yeah, it's fantastic and nice.
And remember, this juice is made by us. Yes, by team. During the holiday, you can also be having a side hustle. In the evening, you can be having yoga something that can bring you some money. Is that wrong?